we have just received some amazing news for those of you guys who've been waiting for Days Gone 2. Because guys, it seems like finally Sony Playstation could end up giving a green light to Ben Studios to produce Days Gone 2. Because we have just received some updates from PlayStation Studios that Sony and Ben Studios are currently making a movie for Days Gone. That's right, I know this was already announced, but then we never really heard anything about the movie, and probably most of us thought that this was going to get cancelled or something. But it seems like Sony has not cancelled it, and the movie is currently in works, which is originally reported in the month of August. And it seems like Sam Heughan, the actor, is going to be playing as a Deacon St. John from the Days Gone video game. And yo, I've got to be honest here, man. Sam Heughan, I think he would be absolutely fantastic to take over the role of Deacon St. John. Now, Sam has also played a massive role in Outlanders. If you guys have watched that one, you would probably know he's an amazing actor. But one thing that hasn't really happened yet is that Sony PlayStation has not yet officially made the announcement with a new trailer or maybe even a teaser or something like that. And I am just guessing that they're going to be doing this very soon, most probably in one of their upcoming PlayStation Showcase event, where we will finally get to see the Days Gone movies update. Most likely a trailer would do an absolutely fantastic job to hype up the entire gaming community. Now, of course, some of you guys might be wondering, how is the movie being released even related to Days Gone 2 video game getting a green light from Sony PlayStation for Ben Studios to finally go ahead and finish off their production? Now, one thing that you guys need to understand is that Sony would obviously take a look at how many people are enjoying this movie, and if the movie turns out to be good, then well, we all know that Sony is not going to be shying away from allowing Ben Studios to finally produce Days Gone 2. Because now that the movie comes out, there's going to be more people that might go ahead and play the first game and enjoy it, and maybe if they like it, they'll of course expect a sequel for the game, because as we have seen from the part 1 of the game, the ending was of course a huge cliffhanger, where it seems like Ben Studios was already just setting up the phase for the sequel of the game. But as we know, IGN and most of the Vogue video game review outlets out there have destroyed this game's reputation by simply just butchering the reviews for this game, which I honestly think that this game deserves a lot more than the score that IGN gave for it. Like, come on, seriously, those guys did not even play the game, and they simply just gave one of the worst scores of all time for Days Gone, which of course did not affect the sales of the game. But it just seems like Sony is too afraid or scared to even invest for a sequel, since the first game got a lot of bad reputation. Sony thinks that maybe the second game is not going to be making enough sales, and of course from a corporate point of view it kind of does make sense. But then looking at the game from a gamer's perspective, this of course was one of the best masterpieces, and I would love to see a sequel for this game. And I'm honestly going to be blaming IGN for butchering this game to its final core, man. Like, that was one of the worst things they could have done to Days Gone. Now, as we know, the director of Days Gone from Ben Studios had recently put a Twitter post where he kind of feels bad in every one of these PlayStation Showcase events, where he believes that Days Gone 2 could have already gotten released the last month if the game was already in development, because this game could have been in a full 4-year production, which could have given Ben Studios a lot of time to create an incredible game if they were given the opportunity. But unfortunately, it just seems like everything was just snatched away due to some of these woke reviewers, and that is how much these guys can actually affect the sales of the games, because they have a huge influence online, and abusing it to push their agendas is one of the worst things ever when it comes to video game industries. And in most of the games that's coming up in this generation, it just seems like they're just trying to push in their woke agendas and all that stuff in the way how they review a particular game. And that's just something I really hate the most when it comes to like unbiasedly reviewing a game. I really hope when Days Gone 2 comes out, I hope that IGN doesn't get a review access for this game at all. Like, that's how frustrated I am, because they're one of the reasons as to why we are not getting Days Gone 2 here. Now, let's keeping all of these things aside, it seems like finally Days Gone fans have something good to chew upon, because we are going to be getting an official announcement for the movie very soon. Most likely it's going to be a teaser or a trailer in one of the upcoming PlayStation showcases. And of course, let me know your thoughts and the feedbacks down below in the comments. What do you guys like to see? Days Gone 2. And one thing I really want to know, if you guys have played Days Gone, or even if you have watched some of the walkthroughs on YouTube, what do you guys think about this game? Let me know your honest opinions down below in the comments, because let's just chuck the woke reviewers out of the park and let's be gamer to gamers. What is your personal perspective of Days Gone? Do you think that this game deserves a sequel, or maybe Sony should not be investing in this game at all? Leave your feedbacks in the comments. I would love to read them, reply, and yeah, with that being said, I will of course keep you guys updated with all the news, updates, gameplays, informations, reveals, and all the leaks and stuff, and basically everything about video games, updates, news, information is going to be available right here on this channel. So make sure to go ahead, subscribe, turn the notifications on, and set your notification settings to all, because subscribing to this channel is absolutely free and you don't have to pay a dime. At the same time, you guys are going to get updated about all the latest stuff every single day. So make sure you guys are turning the notifications on and setting it to all. Now, if you guys are excited for Days Gone 2 and Days Gone movie, drop a like on this video, show your support to this content so that YouTube pushes this content and it reaches more people so that we can finally force PlayStation to go ahead and give us a Days Gone 2. So yeah, with that being said, I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your day, and I'll see you guys on tomorrow's video. Until then, take it easy, fams, and goodbye.